What's up, it's Fookening, my crispy boys. We're back at it again with another one of these videos where I roll up completely random blocks and we try to build something with them. In the last episode, we made this thing mostly out of melons because why not? This whole thing was kind of doomed from the RNG anyway. But there were a couple creative implementations of a couple things, if I do say so myself. Like, I like the whole use of the snow as faux stairs because, well, it's really hard to get stairs in the wheel that I'm using. Still didn't figure out how to kill the bats, so they're still going to be lingering around a bit here and there. But, yeah. That was the last episode. Again, lit up with torches, and it's a design that can go as high as you want. It's an open concept. If you want more on the process and what happened and my failures in certain areas, go watch episode 2. Now, in this one, we're doing the same thing again, but I also noticed in the second episode, I forgot completely to mention again that there are a few blocks that I can always use. Now, I didn't use any of those blocks in this build except for the torches. But here is the list, or rather just an image of all the blocks that I use for reference. And oh my god, the bats. Anyway, but here's an image of all the blocks that I used in the list. And yeah, in case you couldn't tell from all that in the chat, I was really trying to figure out how to kill the bats, and I don't know Minecraft commands that well. I ended up killing myself a couple times, but anyway, so here is now an image of most of the blocks that I can use, or just about all of them, and then a couple of them I really can't, but I just was kind of lazy in highlighting them. But if it's in green, chances are I can basically use them, right? In any way, shape, or form. To basically make a functioning player home or to tie things together, like with the doors on the first build. But anyway, once again, I'm gonna go do my thing where I roll on that wheel, or rather just spin the wheel and see what random blocks we get. And hopefully it's not coral, unless I get water and glass, which in that case, that would be a fantastic build, actually. It would take quite a bit of time, but it would be really fun. But anyway, I'm gonna go do that and see you guys in just a second. For you guys, for me, it's a couple minutes. Anyway, just a second. Alright, so that was certainly interesting. We got quite a few useful things, and one that is completely useless in this application. Just completely, utterly useless because it dies immediately after you place it? No, there it is. I start questioning my sanity again, but this is pretty useless for the most part. Unless I want to do terraforming. Yeah, I could make a hill out of it. But then again, it's going to look a little weird with grass stacked on top of grass and no dirt for it. And I don't have freaking dirt. But hey, it means that if I damage the surrounding terrain, I can fix it. See, fixed. Anyway. So, it looks like there's no having to dig into the ground or anything like that. Let's see, do these play together at all? No, they don't. Alright, sorry about that, guys. These do play together. Huh. What are we gonna do here? Maybe just have a generalized garden? Can't really have a garden. I would have had a kelp or a coral garden or whatever if they'd actually survive. I really don't know. I mean, I guess we got a base of concrete. these kind of look like tiles when you walk on them, so... I got an idea. I have got an idea. This might be really small or really big, but it's not going to be anywhere in between. Go, get! Alright, and we're going to fill this in with this. They kind of look like tile. They can kind of function as that. And yes, another square build. Actually, wait. Before I commit to that, I suppose I can have it come out a bit from this. Let's make some hallways. This is going to be a rather small one, but... Bada beep. Yeah, we'll start on a square base, and we'll add hallways and rooms onto it. Seems like a good idea. There we go. Just the starts of a few things. We'll have a rather big one right here. Yeah, this seems good. This one could be another room in itself. Was gonna say an enchanting room, but no bookshelves. So maybe just this would be the room where the player could keep a lot of like their crafting bench, stuff like that. Yeah, that seems good. We'll continue those hallways here in a little while. But first, let's fill this all in. First build I get proper stairs with, and I decided not to go vertical with it. It's weird how things work out, isn't it? And that seems good. And now for the walls. go. We got an outline going. Let's see what I want to do with this. Actually, I have an idea. 2, 3. I think that's about even. Both these hallways come out into the same room. Go away. And let's fill the rest of this in. And this. Damn, if only I had water. That would have been really good for like an aquarium. Frick, man. Oh well, like I said, beauty in the randomness. I mean, heck, I might actually just make some of these builds again, but with a little bit more liberties and freedom taken for a few other ideas I had. Like maybe adding redstone to the second build and using water for this one. Although something that could be, right? Now I'm thinking with portals. Thinking with technology. Dang it. Even though the place is going to be lit up by torches because it didn't roll any light sources other than that, this is like a power core room. Or just general modern art, who knows? There. Making use of the room. Ooh, and this good use of the nether brick too. Actually, wait. I'm an idiot. I have iron bars. That would work out exponentially better as a protective thing. But I could still... Yeah. That looks good. And then just a couple in the center, and then 2 up top leading to the top right there. Yeah. Can be anything you think it looks like. Just a piece of modern art, a reactor core powering nothing, or, you know, whatever you wish for it to be. This is not a permanent thing. It's just to keep more of these friggin' bats from spawning. You know what? Time day. Go to sleep. It's your bedtime. Maybe, because those could just have like a generalized support structure coming down from it, also acting as a sort of guide to the hallway once this is all done. There could be something in the middle here too. Actually, I think this gets lost in all the dark color. Then it gets in the way of that. No. Let's not worry about that. Let's start building up the walls a little bit better. Might want to build a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of boring, but it is what it is. But we are going to have a little bit of a guiding entryway. Yeah, that seems good, and it doesn't block anything off. Yeah, seems good. Oh my god. Filling this in is going to be the worst part. Let's get it lit up before I do that, not make the same mistake as last episode. Not really worrying too much about placement. Go ahead and get rid of some of these. And let's go through the tedious process of filling this in. Like I said, Builders 1 would be amazing. So there's that room done. Let's finish up expansion of this, I guess. I'm thinking of something here. It's gonna be one long hallway with a bunch of little rooms. You can call them rooms. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing? What am I doing? Between is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, stop doing that, Nick. And this will just be a completely straight line. Hey, I guessed it perfectly. Let's fill this in. And just this guy right here. And we're done with that. But the wall. The friggin' wall. And there we go. Just gotta do the stairs next, and then the rest of this is just tedious filling in before it's almost done. god. Sometimes stairs cooperate beautifully. Other times they just never do what you want them to do. Anyway, time for this. And then we'll see if bats start spawning and I screwed this up. Alright, there's the tedious part done. Bit dark. Alright, that seems good. Yeah, no, weather clear is what I wanted. Now, finish up this hallway. Put some iron bars. So what I have in mind is that this is like a sort of testing facility. And this would be the containment wing of sorts. I don't think I can use mobs though. And I think iron doors are on the menu of doors that I can use, so yeah. Trapdoors and doors I can use. Unless, actually, I can only use a trapdoor for its functionality. Unless I roll it, then I can use it for decoration. That's how it works. Just can't open these because I did not roll buttons. That's better. Now we wanted this. And there we are. And chests we can also use, so there would be like this little area right here. Maybe it's right here. And you got a little desk right there too. And I don't know, just so. Does that add anything to this? Because it does look plain and barren with just concrete. I don't know, that's some sort of guard or something like that for safety reasons. Not everything needs a reason. This would be a generalized lab room, I'm guessing. There's a little nook. And over here, I need to light up properly. There we go. Over here would be player bedroom. And we're using the wool because why not? And yeah, why not? Let's add a few windows to the outside with iron bars. Or just one. One's fine for now. Around here. Yeah, let's a little bit more light in. Makes your science and your testing all that more chipper and bright. Maybe the hallways can have a little something too. At least the hallways facing out to just the generalized area, which would just be that one. Alrighty. I think armor stands are also on that menu, but we'll get to that once we're done over here. Just some storage. There's actually lots of room for storage. Yeah, this is actually a very highly functional player home too. Instead of that, let's add a desk. And on top of that desk, can we put anything on there? Put a torch for your reading, all that. Actually, I think I can have a... yeah, I'm pretty sure I can have a lectern. That's one of the blocks I can use. No book on it, but... Actually, a book is a item, not a block, so... Yeah, it has to be something written in. S. Sign S. There you go. So you got a little reading area. Bed. Maybe magenta to counteract the purple. Yeah. Not to counteract it, but to go with it. There you go, another piece of desk. You got your personal player storage, and you got that. And this could be a little work area. I was going to make it like a display area, but I feel like I'm tapping too much into the blocks that are not rolled. Because of course everything needs a crafting table and some furnaces. Set of furnaces there. Why not put redstone here? Because why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, there you go. Tapping more into the blocks we rolled with. I feel like this area would work a lot better. There's like a bunch of stuff from like a mod pack or something like that, but there we go. I think other than the front door, which we'll just make dark oak. And just to say we used it, See, if they stayed that way, that'd be great, but no, they die. But yeah, that's a much bigger build. Or at least it feels much bigger than the ones I've done before. So, honestly, a lot of it was a bit tedious, but at the end of the day, actually, instead of that, just, yeah. But I feel like there was, I feel like a couple things I'm kind of proud of, like this thing right here. A bunch of the stuff that just has no context for what it is, I feel like that's some of the best stuff when it comes to random blocks. So that's the stuff that has, I don't know, something about it that I like. But in a player bed, everything like that, we have S. We got player storage. And I feel like these accomplish the job of being tiles fairly well. I mean, they're not as bright as I would have tiles, to be honest, but I think they do their job. Except for the sound they make when you walk on them, but hey. That's another build basically done. Like I said, this would be like a testing area with like a bunch of other stuff. Got your work area, you got a place to contain either players or mobs. It's like a little laboratory, as a player home as well. Was gonna have an enchanting room, but no bookshelves. So let's toss everything in here. There it is, and a sign. Secret laboratory. Let's just call it secret lab because I forgot how laboratory is spelled. Laboratory, place where you do testing. Don't sell. God, I am not on full brain power. Well, anyone. Or you're bad. There you go. Alright, so there's yet another build done. The roof is not quite lit up to standard to protect against mobs. But hey, none of my builds ever are, so that is perfectly fine. Like I said, got your player room, we got some windows with iron bars, we got this centralized thing, that would be like a power unit or something like that. If you were playing a mod pack, you could replace that with an actual power core. But yeah, this ended up being kind of a fun concept to explore. And I think this ended up fairly successful, if I do say so myself. So, I certainly hope you all enjoyed this episode. Like the video if you did, subscribe if you like the content here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.